never walk this road, then you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. About to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. Happy Thanksgiving, Fleece.
Hey.
Matter of fact, how was your Thanksgiving?
Well, it started out with me being a turkey asshole. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm sitting around whining, you know. We got turkey stuff and we got all that, you know, cornbread and the cranberry. You know, we just got to cook it and all that. So I'm going through my little feel sorry for me stuff. Like, things wasn't the way I really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then when, you know, my wife say, hey, let's go to the family, right? Oh, I ain't going. I probably, you know, all that stuff. But she said, what you mean you ain't going? I said, I'll go. Man, when I went, we took mac and cheese, we took turkey, we took, we didn't make the stuffing at the time, and we took a big old pan of candy for the kids, you know, great big old thing, just filled it up with candy, and took that for the kids. But when we got there, the tables was lit, man. Everybody else brought stuffing, everything, ham.
Mm-hmm.
They had turkey, they had brisket. Yeah, my wife made a brisket too, and so this fell off hey, the meat was just, and they had baked beans, they had everything, green beans, deviled eggs, and then everybody was sociable, everybody's happy, and ain't nobody on the Fleece Johnson feel sorry for me shit. Right?
So the environment pulled you out of that slump
Man,
you was in.
they pulled me out of that, man, and I embraced this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I gave thanks to the Lord, man. Yeah, this ain't prison. You on the streets, man. You know, you doing well. And, man, I had a wonderful time, man. And we had such a good time that, and we had liquor. We had plenty of the joke. But you know what? I realized what really saves me a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to correct myself on it, because I'm not in prison. See, in prison, you know, it would have been all about booty, you know, getting some booty and stuff, you know, on Thanksgiving, right? You know, who got the biggest turkey butt, you know, and stuff like that, right? And so I'm out here now, man. I'm enjoying it, though, man. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving, though. Thank you.
Good, man. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes when the holidays hit, you kind of get a little moody.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah.
you know, I don't know what goes through your mind when you get a little moody, but you usually come out of it once you start participating in the festivities and the holiday stuff. So I'm glad
I'm being taught out here in society the genuine way to celebrate a holiday. You know, I mean, 40 years in prison, you know, it was booty this. Like I said, booty more important than wallet. On Thanksgiving, who got the biggest turkey butt? You know, that's who I'm after, you know, the biggest turkey butt. You know, you get you one? I said, yeah, I got a good turkey right here. You know, that stuff. And so I'm glad to be out of prison, and I'm glad that I got support out here from people that is supporting this transition I'm making, man. It's hard for me, man, the booty, man.
You've been out for 10 years now.
Hard, man.
You still in there way longer than you was out here, but what are the things you still dealing with that you, besides the holidays, that you still working yourself through?
This thing about booty, you know.
That still haunts you mentally?
Now, you know, you see people out here, and, you know, I get high a lot, right? And sometimes, you know, I gotta snap in, man, and realize, hey, I'm out here now. And I've seen some guys out here, man, that Well, I know got some good butt, and I'm out here, so as I'm thinking about booty, you know, I'm wrestling with that. You know, I see, you know, dude gave me a hug one day, man, and then he turned sideways, his butt kind of hit my leg, instant arousal. And I'm like, oh my God, do you still feel, and that's why I need the ladies out here. I had a girl that hugged me the other day in the store. I said, hold up, my wife's around. She said, I don't care about that. You gonna hug me, man. And she pressed into me, and I just gripped her, man. I just went blank, man. Instant arousal. You know, I'm like, and she turned around, her butt was all up on me. See, now, I thank you for that, whoever she was, right? You know, keep me on that plane, right?
Well, before you get in trouble, let's go ahead and get off there. But what about? Let me admit you was right about something.
Right.
I don't know how many men. It was the video we put out, number 109 episode video we put out when we was talking about men sitting on your lap for a Corvette and a truck and all that last week, and I didn't think. Still in my mind, when I was reading through the comments, I'm still amazed. I refuse to believe that them men that was talking about that they would sit on your lap are straight. I don't know how you get there mentally. But anyway, I guess I'm starting to, through all these interviews and the comments and everything else combined, I don't think I ever understand how a straight man could do anything like that. But I guess for straight men, you know, not to have a car or be in a desperate situation, that's what I'm gonna call it. I guess they'll stoop at low, but I do know it's some straight men that's not. I know it for a fact. You know, I happen to be one of them. I'm just gonna walk in the snow in 0 below. I'm not doing that. So, but a lot of guys in the comments that claim that they're straight, they was like, yeah, I do it for a Corvette and a truck, and you know, how long do I got to sit on his lap, and am I on his knees, or on his, you know, on his Johnson and all this stuff? I'm like, why does that even matter?
They're doing it.
But so I'm like, okay, so if they'll do it out here, then in prison, then I know.
If they're in a situation where their life is really being threatened. Something like that.
Hold on. Don't say threatened. Say, you know, they in a desperate situation.
Yeah, that's what
they're hungry or they on drugs or something like that.
They got somebody they can trust that they know will provide them that, yeah.
Well, you call that right. That's all I want to say. You call that right. I did get an email from a man that knew a guy that you was locked up with.
Right.
He said he passed away. A guy that you knew pretty good named Bo Billy.
Yeah, I know Bo Billy.
From Eddyville.
Yeah.
How close was y'all? Was y'all real cool or?
No.
I know he was from Virginia, they said.
Bo Billy was cool with everybody. It wasn't no cool like, you know, we on the, you know, you from our hood and the set. You know, he was like somebody that everybody had to deal with. Because Bo Billy was, first of all, he worked in the kitchen. And they always, you know, inmates cook inmates' food. The guards supervise it. They put him in charge of the cooking because he cannot cook anybody. They got people in the ward administration that he'll cook plates for them every day, you know, and send it up into the administration, and all the inmates relied on him. And Bo Billy used that cooking for other things too. He was the first butt man.
The first butt man.
Man, booty man, butt man. He was the.
How was he the first? You talking about in Eddyville?
Yeah, that I know of, the baddest that I know, right?
The baddest.
The baddest, the booty man out there. He was He was so smooth at, getting booty because he didn't use threats, violence, and all that. He got big old eyes and he smiles a lot, right? And he got a lot of jokes, right? He was talking them out of that booty. And he cooked so good, he catch them in bad moods, moments where they really feel like they dying of hunger or something, and he'll present them a good plate that put a smile on their face, right?
Mm.
And they'll bless him and all that, and then and then he'll open that door, and I never heard him use a cussing word. He was so smooth at his conversation, man. Everything, you never catch him in a bad mood. You never catch him cussing. He's always laughing and smiling, and his mind is always on booty. And at that time, when he was doing his thing, that penitentiary was racist. Uh-huh. And them white boys, boy, if they see a white boy with a black man, that was the biggest disgrace for them in that prison, for the race of white people, right? And they'd go to war.
And he would have white boys.
Man, he was he was fucking. He was getting them. And them white boys was like, they'll confront him. Hey, Bo Billy, come here, man. It's my baby, Tammy. Man, y'all do anything? All that. And he'll smile through the whole thing and talk and crack jokes. And when they leave.
So he wouldn't admit to it?
No, Bo Billy was smooth, man. And that's why so many that he talked out of booty trusted him, because they knew they could trust him. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna let nobody know who he done got. But we know he getting them. Mm-hmm. We know he's getting them.
The black guys know.
Yeah, everybody. And then he make home brew. Not only could he cook, but he can make home brew so good that the people that make whiskey out of her, they would love to know his recipe, man. The man was making gallons. I'm talking about like gallons of that stuff. And a little bitty cup like this cost you $50. Fill that up, $50. And he was making killing, man. He had all the money. He was a cook.
So he was a cook, had all the money, he had game.
Yeah, he didn't cuss at girls. All the girls loved him. And they'll come, hey, my wife want to know, what's your recipe? Y'all making this and that. And he'll sit down there and he was happy meal. But he was a booty man. I'm talking about, boy, he was so slick and talking them out of their booty and stuff. And he was good, man. He was
You said he was the original.
Yeah, he was the original. See, he got one, like, that's the thing of figuring out how to get the booty is the most interesting part of it. You sit back and you watch somebody, you see him go out there on the basketball court, and when he got his shorts on, you see his butt bounce, while he was putting on his stuff, and you like, okay, he got it. He got the bounce. He walk out there and jump up and throw the ball between his leg and dunk. Boom, shake the rim. But when he come down, all that is shaking back up, bouncing. You like, man, he got it.
But how you know he's with it at that point? Just because he got it.
It ain't that he's with it, it's what you with. He's gonna get with it. Whether he's with it or not, you figuring out how to see if he is, right, into this. So, you catch him one day, go on the court, you go on out there with him. Check him and all that stuff. get up in back of him while come on, get the ball, feel it, hunch up on him and stuff. So, that's how you play ball and then he shoot, he said, you can't handle me.
So you mean to tell me men get in there and they do it and they don't get knocked off their feet?
No, man. See, it's the thing.
Somebody's doing something like that to you playing ball.
That's what I was saying. That's the thrill of it. I said, I know he felt that. So he shoot the ball. You might make it and take it. It come off the rim. I get the ball. He's coming like that. You done like that, he get the ball. Now you in back of him again. Soon as he get the ball, you go to check him, right? Get up on him. Yeah, give me that ball. Yeah, I. Now what is this? What is this? He said, no, you touch the ball. I said, and you in back of him, he's feeling this. And you let him go, then he shoot. And I said, yeah, man, then you go to the shower. Go on in the shower, man. I'm coming. Yeah, man, it was a good game, man. I had you checked right there, man. And you watching, damn. And you like, damn, and, you don't make your move right there and there. But you let him see you. And you aroused and stuff. And, you lock eyes with him and stuff, while you talking, like straight, the real straight man I know. It ain't no talk to me while I'm pissing. Don't talk to me while I'm in the shower naked, bro. See you when I get out of the shower.
Right.
That shit. You don't stand up face to face, your thing is hard, you talking to somebody. He see you, man. And say, yeah, man.
So how long did it take you to notice something like that? When did you start picking up on stuff like that?
Look. It never entered my mind if he's gay. What enters your mind is, would I like to have him?
Wouldn't he have to be gay for you to succeed with that?
You seeing what you want. You already figured that it's like, either he is, like, you don't know, right? Mm-hmm. But you get ready to make he look good enough for you to want to get up in it, right? So, and you just got to figure out a way to first open a relationship, right? Where y'all talking, find out what his needs are. Oh, come to see you, man. Oh, man, I don't get no visit, man. My girl, this and that, all this stuff. So you know he got a girl. So what? A lot of them got girls. There's a lot of men on the street that, honey, I'm going on a business trip, and they go see a man. You be thinking they messing around with a woman. They do it all the time. So then after you open a relationship, you look out for him real good 2-3 times, then you shut down, right? He said, what's up? I said, what you mean? Damn, we used to eat together, look, man. Yeah, we did, but
So now you using reverse psychology?
Yeah, all this shit, yeah. So I work for this shit in here, man. And then you tell them, say, no, man, I decided to fall back, man, because I'm liking you too much. Just come out. Just say, I'm just liking you too much. I mean, it's cool.
What?
Yeah. I said, what you mean is, you cool. I ain't got no, So it's there. So now you got to bring the rest of it. It's a process, man. But when you finally get it, after you done went through all this, them fed him, took care of it.
So you done tricked on him and all that?
All that stuff. And now you get ready to get it, man. You going in it. And when you get in it, you be like, just resting and holding for a while. And then you start pumping, man. You go for it. And then when you get it, you grip him and squeeze his breast. and talk to him. Let him know how much you appreciate this, man. I really appreciate you giving me yourself, you know. And I'm gonna want some more of this and all this stuff. Talk to him, you know. I love you. I'm in love with you now. Do you understand what that means? And kiss him and stuff, right? And make him feel good, man. Then you know you out of it, man. And then you know you start doing it, and then after you don't get it about 5 or 6 times, go to somebody else, man.
Just automatically break up with him and go get another.
Yeah, you ain't never. However he look at it, it ain't no together anyway. We just, you know, we doing it. And then, but you still look out for him every now and then. You go get some head or something, you know. But you go for it's a thrill, man. You see one, he come in and like I seen one, man. He ran his mouth so hard, people were scared of him. Yeah, they said, man, he was deadly on the street. He shoot them guns and all this stuff. And I used to hear him talk. Yeah, man, in my city, man. You know, we don't play that, man. You know, you either tough or you gotta, you know, take stuff. You know, all this. And, you know, we raised like that. You know, and I shot many of them. And I sat back and listened to him. And when I saw him in the shower, he turned the water on and he didn't know how to turn it. And the cold came out first and he said, arched his back and his booty shook. And I looked over and he looked at me, right? He said, what's up, man? I said, I'm gonna let that go right now because he's on that, you know. I said, you know what? Since he wanna act tough, okay, I'm gonna answer that question, what's up? But I ain't gonna answer it now. I'm gonna get it first, right? I ain't say nothing, so I heard somebody say, no, man, that's Fleece, man. He said, nigga, I don't care who it is. Nigga looking at me like it was a look. They said, leave it alone. I was listening. He didn't come back to me, right, that day. It was like 2 days. He said, hey, man, let me talk to you. I said, go ahead on, bro. And then we got to talk about it, my nigga. And he stood there and looked at me. I said, what? And he went on. So I said, shit, he stood there. That's one thing. You ain't as tough as you first presented yourself. You should have just came up, nigga, this is what, nigga, what, you know, all that. So now he's thinking now. So I said, okay. So I waited a week, man, and I let him see me and my crew, man. I had dude bring him around, man. I was going through my bag, man. I pulled out a hammer and a couple of blades and stuff, right? And I was telling dude, I said, put this up for me, man. You know where to put it, right? Yeah, I might use that soon.
That's what you said in front of the dude?
Yeah, I might be using it soon, right?
Is that part of the finesse?
Yeah, it's a finesse part, right? First, I'm gonna break you down, show you ain't tough. And so we walked on, man, and then I walked away and I kept looking at him and stuff, man. Every time we passed, man, I said, what, man? So now he's nervous. So the next day, somebody said, hey, man, he won't talk to you, man. He's paranoid, man. I said, I don't care nothing about that nigga paranoid, man. Talk to me about what? I said, no, ain't no rap, man. So I drew it into another week, kept that little, you know what I'm saying? And then I went to him. Caught him off guard. Caught him in the shower, man. He was in there by himself, man. Wasn't nobody in the shower, man. I went on in there, man. Timed it just right. And
So you was being a predator this day?
No.
You said you timed him just right?
Yeah, I timed it just right. I knew he was going in there. It wasn't no predatory stuff. It was sex. Nigga, I'm going for it. It was sex, nigga. It was sex.
So you not making no threats at this point?
No, I ain't making
okay.
I walked in.
All right.
And I got naked and went in and stood in the shower thing where he was taking his shower. I could have, it's empty, and I could have got one. I'm right next to him. So I said, I'm gonna see how you do this. I said, hey. He said, yeah, man, what's up? I said, you said you wanted to talk to me. What do you want to talk about? He said, look, man, I ain't got nothing against you or nothing like that. I said, look, I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. I said, look, hold up. I took the soap and put soap on my water rag. I said, here, put that on my back, man.
What?
Rub my back. I can't reach back all right. And, shit like that. So he get back on me rubbing soap on my back. Now, first of all, he don't know why I say this, but he's getting ready to know, right? So I said, thank you. He said, no problem. I said, turn around. Let me get you soaked up real good. So I'm rubbing it all over his back and stuff. I'm right in the back of him.
He's not a straight man, bro. He's not a straight man.
Yeah, he was.
No, man. He was not. No, he was not.
I'm rubbing soap all up on his back.
On a straight man, huh?
Yeah, and I said, hold up. No. I said, let me get this. I'm down all by the waistline and stuff. And my thing kept bouncing off his butt. He didn't do nothing. So now I just put the head between the buns, right? And he knows his stuff. I push in a little more. And I'm rubbing soap like that. Now I'm going up and down his waistline like that. His back like that with the rag and stuff. Now I'm doing it with both hands. Just, I threw the rag over my shoulder. I've got the rag over.
He wasn't straight, Fleece.
I pushed a little more. The next thing you know, I said, wait a minute. Cause I always take oil and grease and stuff in the shower, right?
For what?
Man, cause I know I'm getting ready to get it, right? And I put a little on there and went back up in it. I got in it, man. I said, now. I said, you ready to start acting like you got some sense in her? He said, yes. I said, you belong to me now, though. Now, man, you want to stop all that mean talk, all that who you shot on the street and all that, and I'm pumping in him, right? I said, because we're in her, this is what you doing, And I said, I'm going to try to impregnate you. And all this stuff. And I'm talking to him. And when I'm done, we go out, man. He go on, I let him hang with his little buddies and stuff. What's up, y'all? Where you been at? All that stuff. And I've been around, man. You want to shoot some ball?
Do they see him with you on a regular basis, though?
No, not this one. I just like...
Somebody knows, though.
Oh, yeah, eventually everybody knew. Because one time I was setting out, it was, what was that, 4th of July. And we had a picnic table, man. And I'm already got high, man. I'm high now. So, I'm all my stuff right now. All the smoke, man. We done drunk. And it's 4th of July, man. We get ready to celebrate for real. Then I see my baby, right?
The same guy?
Yeah. I said, come on. I said, come here now. Come on. Don't do me. You ain't gonna embarrass me in front of my dudes, man. They all know, man. Come on. Pulled him up to me, and I turned and put his butt on me like that. I said, smoke this right here. So he smoked it while his booty was, and he sat in my lap right there, man.
Oh, shit. And you said he was straight at first?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Yeah,
no.
He was.
There's no way. There's no possible way.
Man, I seen him now. He's on the street now. He got 5 kids, bro.
That still don't mean he's straight.
And
He's crooked as hell, actually.
got 5 kids. They all should have been by me. Me and him, you know. That's who it should have been by. Instead of him and some girl, man. Cause I creamed in him so much, man. That I remember when he was going home. Look, he's going home, and I'm like, you know, I said, I made sure I sent him out with $5 grand, man. I sent him out of prison. I said, you get out there and just do what you do, man. Get you a family and all that stuff, right? And he said, I will, but I'm going to stay in touch. I love you, honey. I love you. Ain't no woman out there. I said, man, go out there and live your life. You know, don't be doing all that old shooting nobody and all this. You know, we know what you are, you know, so don't go out there fabricating and I'm a gangster now, and come on, man. You my girl, man. You know gangster, bro.
Apparently, there's a lot of that going on.
Man, there's a whole lot of them going on, but you know, a lot of them don't care about going back to prison because if you done gave it up, you know, soon you step through the door, man, that's all you gotta do, man, is let your hair back down. They coming. The money is coming, everything's coming, right?
You taken care of.
Yeah, you taken care of. You got it. You know how to give it, you know, and so you can live a good life, you know. But now back to the set in my lap thing, you didn't believe that people would actually, yeah, they will, man, because they smart, man.
That's not being smart.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is. I mean, shit. Somebody, that's a deal.
I don't know the people, so I don't know if they're straight. Most of them just said they're straight.
They are.
But it's some men in there think like me. I don't give a damn what kind of car you talking about, what kind of truck you talking about, what type of money you talking about. I'm not sitting in no grown man's lap like that.
Man, just to go to the dealership, you ain't doing nothing. You got your clothes on, and he ain't.
You said ain't nobody even in the other seat next to you.
Right, with just me and him in the back seat. We got a driver.
Nah, that ain't straight.
And if I was to say stop at McDonald's and you got the order, he'll bend down and order and let whoever's in there see him sitting in my lap.
Some people saying, did the car have 10 on it? How long was the ride? And all this other stuff like that matters. None of that matters, man. You on somebody, you on a grown man's lap. I don't know him, but it don't sound like a straight type situation.
Well, we can have tinted windows. You know, we can have tinted windows. Nobody see you. Only body knows you sitting in my lap is the driver and you and me.
Well, what I'm saying as a straight man, I'm like, I don't care if it's not another living human being on this planet. That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a damn about that. I'm not sitting on no grown man's lap. I'm not sitting on no man's lap, period.
But I tell you what, man, it happens. And you said ain't no straight man. And then in the comments.
Yeah. They said they straight. I don't know them personally.
Yeah, they straight.
But I done talked to other straight men that I knew.
A 2026 Corvette.
Oh, I don't care if it was a 3026 Corvette.
Yeah. With a 4x4 Super Duty truck, 2026. Ford.
A real straight man ain't going for that, man.
Yeah, they would. Honey, I got a truck. Oh, Bob, where you get it? Oh, just saw some guy sit in my lap to the dealership. Hell, I sat in his lap. I even wiggled my ass on it. You know, they'll say shit like, I mean, yeah.
And then he got to take his homosexual spirit home.
Nah, it ain't no homosexual.
Because that's what happened.
Nah, it's called hustling, man.
His spirit got tampered with.
No, he's telling his wife.
You're not feeling like a man after that.
Yeah, he is. And his wife say, "Oh, Bob, she agrees with him. I'm glad, honey. Honey, I got a brand new truck. Where you get it, Bob? What this old black guy, he said, sat in his lap to the dealership and you got this truck. Well, honey, I sat in there and I even wiggle my ass on it. You know, shit like that.
Okay.
And he'll make a joke out of it.
Well, she's not a good woman then at that point.
Yes, she is. She'll hug me, kiss him, and all that.
She knows she got a very soft man at that point.
She got an intelligent man. 2026, super duty. And Elizabeth, yeah. Guess what else I got? What, Bob? I got you that 2026 Corvette. Did you have to sit in his lap again? You know I did. Honey,
There's no way, man.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, so, I mean, shit, you crack a joke. And then if you from the hood, you know, you go tell you know, the hood shit, hey, she like, what did I see you in? I got a truck out there. How you get it? This nigga gonna try me talking about, if you sat in my lap to the dealership, you get this truck. And when I knew it was serious, hell yeah, I sat in his lap. Motherfucker, don't grab my ass, don't do all that. And we went to the dealership, I dropped out and I got a truck, you know, fool ass nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you know, SISB, you know, it ain't nothing.
I don't believe it, man. I just don't believe it.
I can go on any block in this city and that whole block could do it. The whole block could do it. And so, you know, that's the way it is, man. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't that you ain't a man or nothing.
Yes. You're not
intelligent, man.
You're not a straight man.
Yeah, because first of all, you ain't having sex. Ain't nobody holding.
Your spirit is, though.
You know, and so, and you ain't.
A straight man is not going to let another man watch his back. He's not going to sit on his lap. He's not going to do none of that for no amount of money. No amount of material stuff for nothing. He's not going to give up his manliness, his man pride, and what he stands for this bullshit. It ain't going to happen.
In prison, you can ask all the weightlifters, basketball players, or whoever the fuck they were, you know. Ask them have anybody ever put lotion on their back. Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Man, they do it on the lookout till, man. I mean, you know, niggas are straight, man.
Nah. You're not rubbing no lotion on no man's back, man. No.
I tell you, dog,
you better stretch your arm out and bend your elbow the wrong way because it ain't going to happen.
They do each other's hair.
Oh, now, part of me do understand that.
You know, braid your hair, give you shape-ups. And
yeah, I see
do
that.
Do your beard.
I can see that. I mean, yeah, a man... Yeah, I see that.
And then when you working out and stuff, somebody will put the oil and stuff on your back, you pop up.
See, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not going, my shit just be ashy on the back. I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, they do that, and they, when I
go to get a massage, a man don't massage me.
What about talking in the shower naked?
Nah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. That's all that's off limits. You're not going to talk to me, period. If I got my drawers on, you're not going to talk to me. Wait till I put my motherfucking clothes on. I'll get with you later.
They don't have that in prison, boy.
Yeah.
Everybody talk naked in the shower.
Well, I don't need to be in there then. That's what it tells me. I don't need to be in there. That's why I'm not in there.
I thought my mother be touching this shit, right?
What you talking about?
You know, all that shit. Yeah, my nigga, all that. And you be like, that close, ding-a-ling swinging. Yeah, man, and motherfucker, you know, all that shit touching you, all that.
Yeah, well, they can keep that shit in there.
And you got motherfuckers like Dylan. He worked in the kitchen, and when he gets off from work, they take their showers on the walk. They got showers on each walk, and they got showers like you can't use the showers on the walk unless you're a kitchen worker or something like that. You know, a
employee.
a janitor.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know if employees use our showers.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Unless they want to get great. And so Dylan will come from the shower naked and walk down the hall and come to your door. So you want to buy some of this meat? And you be like, come on, Dylan, that crazy shit, nigga. But you have a big bag of lunch meat.
I don't care what he got. That's what I'm saying. I don't know a straight man get to that. I don't care what he can have. He can have God in his hands. I'm not talking to him. He ain't got no clothes on.
That's why I tell people, you go to prison, you are in a society, an environment, unlike the society and environment you came out of. It's just like a world of its own, right?
Don't go.
Don't you go
Stay
there,
free.
You this is how they talk and act in there. And so
And that's why this channel was made to begin with.
Yeah.
That's why Fleece tells his stories for some of y'all that says he's glorifying something. No, he telling you what's going on in there so you'll know before you go so you don't go.
And I'm going to say this. I didn't know until Thanksgiving there was about 15 kids ranging from age 12 to 14 that done kept running up on me, wanting a picture of me. They watch my videos. I don't know, they got phones. But I'm saying, all the kids out there, and they say, hey, say something to my friends. And all this stuff. And so I said, how y'all doing out there? Yeah, it's me. And so they know who I am. And y'all listening to me now, so I'm reached out to this young generation now. So I'm reaching them. And they hearing my stories, and none of them don't want to go to prison.
Right.
So it's working.
Yeah.
I'm helping them stay straight, keep their man strong, and all this stuff. And that's why I'm talking about, man, I done had so many young ones talk to me. And I am helping them my way, the best way. Peace out.